We will write a program in which we will take two numbers from the user as an input, and all the natural numbers between those two numbers will be printed on the screen. And I'll use for loop inside this program. So if you know how for loop works, then that's fine. If you don't know, you can watch this suggested video in which I have explained how this for loop works. In this program, we will print all the numbers between two given numbers. So we will take the input from the users, and all the natural numbers between those two numbers will be printed. So I have taken these variables snum to store the starting number, lnum to store the last number, and I one variable for using inside the loop. Now I am asking for the user printf enter the starting number, okay, and I am taking the input and I am storing in the snum starting number. Again I am taking the another input, enter the last number, and scanf I am storing the last number in lnum. I am using for loop in which the initialization is from the snum, I mean a starting number, and then I am using I is less than equal to lnum and I plus plus. So now whatever, let's say the user has given snum as a 5 and lnum as a 10. So here it will be for I is equal to 5, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus. Now I am printing value of I. So initially it would be 5 and then it will be increased to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all the number between these two ranges will be printed. Let me show you the same program on the computer. I have written the same program here. So let's build and run it. So it is running successfully. So enter the first number, I am giving it as 23, and enter the second number, let's give it 45. So now as you can see, from 23 to 45 has been printed. Okay, let's run it once again. Now I am giving it as a 1, and the last number, let's say 456. So as you can see, 1 to 456 has been printed. Now we can modify the same program to find out the sum of all those numbers. So we have to add one more line here. So for, and here this one, now sum is equal to sum plus I, and we will take one more variable inside int sum is equal to 0. Let's say user has given snum as a 5 and lnum as a 10. So we have one variable here which is snum, 5 is here, then another one is lnum and value is 10, and one more variable which is sum, and we will assign initially sum 0. Now when control comes here, it will be here I is equal to 5, okay, then 5, and I is less than equal to 10, yes it is true, so it will come inside, then sum is equal to sum plus I. So as of now inside sum it is 0, 0 plus I. As of now value of I is 5. Okay, so it will be updated, 0 plus 5 is 5, so it will be updated here as a 5. Now after executing this statement, the control goes here and the value of I will be incremented to 6. So it will come here and it will check the condition 6 is less than equal to 10, yeah that's correct. So it will come inside this block and then it will execute this statement. So as of now inside sum the value is 5. So 5 would be 5 plus 6. So 6 plus 5 is 11. So this will be updated as 11. Again this will go here and then the value will be incremented by 1. So that is 7. So it will check 7 is less than equal to 10. Yes, that's correct. So again it will come here and the value will be updated. 11 is equal to 11 plus 7, which is 18. Okay. So again it will come here and the value will be updated as 18 is equal to 18 plus 8. So it would be 26. So 26 will be updated here. And then now the value will become 9. So it will be 28 is equal to 28 plus 9 is equal to 37. Okay. So now 37 will be stored in the sum. and after that the I will become 10. 10 is less than equal to 10. Yes, that's also correct. So it will come inside, and then 37 is equal to 37 plus 10, which is 47. Then 47 will be updated here. Okay, and now the value will be incremented by 1, so it will be 11. Now it will check the condition. So 11 is less than equal to 10. No, that's false. So now after that the control comes outside here, and then it will print sum is %d, and the value in sum is 47. So this will be printed. Instead of 26, I took it as 28 mistakenly, so the final sum would be 45. Let's run the same program on the computer. Now let's make some modifications so that we can find out the sum of all those numbers. So I'm taking one extra variable as a sum, and then after coming inside this block, so I'm using sum is equal to sum plus equal to I, and after this one I'm using this compound statement. I have already explained in one of the previous video. So now I'm using printf, and then %d, or better we can write sum of all numbers is, then %d, and then sum. So now I'll just build it once again. So build is successful, run it. So I'll take 1 and 10. The sum is generally 55. So as you can see, sum of all numbers is 55. So now let's take one more example, and says 43, and then it's 76. The sum is 3,83,223. So this is how its program is running successfully.